Welcome viewers back to Phoenix Point, where we are ready to join the B team, the carrier, with Scooby as they take on New Jericho. In the Crystal Crossbow, high concentration of New Jericho military assets detected. Proceed with caution. The objective is to secure the Antediluvian collection. Now, we haven't actually looked at these guys in a bit, so Charlie is maxed out. No need to worry about him. We're also up against New Jericho, so they're taking flame and explosive grenades. Citizen Eileen has some points to spend, so we're going to up her strength by 1. Tizoc also has 14 points to spend, perfect for a new point. Strength, plenty of grenades. Mist. Well, what can I say? Mist looks like she is ready to go, although we could hold out for a new class here. She has some points we need to collect. Jen, good grenade loadout. 1 more point before we can up the strength. And Scooby, you're doing fine. Let's deploy the squad and see what happens. Hey, while this is loading, let me take a second to say thanks for watching, and please remember that it is very polite to click the like button of YouTube videos that you watch to help support the channel. While you're considering that, enjoy this little cut of the Helios coming to land. Alright, this mission is into a New Jericho facility, it looks like. There is the spot we need to go to, the Antediluvian collection. We'll probably have to get there and bring the team back out. They're also starting kind of in the middle. There's another big building over here. If I didn't know better, I'd say they're using pool tables as their workspace. This looks like a work and living space. Okay, we're probably going to be able to avoid that building altogether, at least I hope. This building, it looks like we could probably enter from the top and get Omar over there really fast. So let's start with, I said Omar, but I meant Mist. That is you. Let's jump. Jet jump can get you right by that doorway.
This is gonna make all the difference.
Let's see if you run into anybody when you run in there.
Going in.
Alright, she did see someone. It was a heavy, but they were way over here on this other building. And we have an answer to that, right? We have Scooby. Scooby loves to rain down destruction on the heavies. Here it comes. From this incredible distance, it's very unlikely that we'll hit. But it's always worth the spectacle. Nice, we got one of those to land. Didn't quite send him falling. Took out a little armor. Didn't do a lot to him though. Alright, next in line we have Citizen Eileen. Eileen can get a shot, it looks like, which I'm surprised about. Not the best shot, but for taking it. Look at that, she disabled his head. He's also got some kind of glow above him. What does that mean? Ah, she dazed him. Great. Action points reduced by 1, movement halved. Good, because she's kind of standing out in the open. Foolishly. Luckily she has a team to support her, so Charlie's moving up, and we're gonna deploy some spider drones here. I'm not sure where we should drop these. I feel like they're probably going to come out of both buildings, so maybe here. We did get another spot. It looks like an enemy vehicle. We have never seen that before. Wow, look at that. That is an enemy armadillo. Our first serious threat from New Jericho. Well, I'm really hoping it doesn't have a rocket launcher on it, but it might. We might be in trouble. Which means we'd better spread out. So, who is this? This is Tizoc. Tizoc, you're gonna dash. You're gonna double dash. Be over here even. Be here.
Double time.
And then from there, why don't you just give us an overwatch for when that thing comes into view.
I'll keep my eyes open.
And then Jen. Not sure what we do with you. I guess you only take 2 points to overwatch. So maybe we throw you over here.
Already there.
And you give us another overwatch over that way as well. Let's see what this armadillo does. Alright, there's some grenade launch coming, it looks like. Yep, ooh, or a rocket. Luckily, it's just as bad shot as we are with long range. Here comes the armadillo. It's not a very good shot, and neither is that. Okay, luckily it doesn't look like he saw us. The heavy's coming down though, he does see those spiders. Wow, 3 heavies. Okay, well, our heavy can run over here.
I'm repositioning.
Grab the objective and then get back out. This could end up being a very short mission. It's potential. I don't think we should expose you quite like that, but maybe get you outside. And then let's see. That armadillo is really main threat, I think. Although heavies with rocket launchers are no joke either. Okay, that did some armor damage. What about over here? Some armor damage there. We're gonna let you sit still. And what can we do about
Ready, willing, and able.
heavies? Let's see. Here we can
Finger on the trigger.
probably use some quick aims.
Ready to engage.
Do you have a lot of armor? We could do quite a bit of damage on the leg. 25 armor there. 40 armor on the arm. Can we get more armor break on that before we do this? No, we don't have armor break. And we have another heavy way over there. And we have a armadillo to deal with. Yeah, let's deal with that first. Wow, that's really not doing a whole lot, is it? We'd better just get out of here, I think. Unless we can do some damage. Oof, that thing's might end up being an issue. Let's reload and get some more spiders out, because otherwise we're not going to have any kind of distraction. Although likely they're going to get killed pretty easily. And then...
Ready.
Helene, you already used quick aim here.
Finger on the trigger.
So the question was, do we want to try to shoot this armadillo? 1070 ammo, or armor. It does have a hole in its side here, but it's just not going to take enough damage for that to matter. Good mark for death. I think we're going to save that for next turn. Let's try taking this guy out. Body 30, leg 25. Let's hit the leg.
Oh yeah. Targeting.
And he still doesn't see us, so it looks like we can kill him.
That was a kill.
That leaves Tizoc. Tizoc could grenade over there. But what? I don't know. I think it might be retreat is the smartest thing to do here. Scooby can get out of the way. So the question is, do you have rockets or not? I guess I can look at info, can't I? It does have a grenade launcher. Okay, that's bad, but it's only... It's not a lot of damage, it's a lot of shred, and it catches us on fire. Okay, that's dangerous. It's a flame grenade launcher. That means we do want to spread out. So, we still have Jen here. Jen could potentially get a shot on it if Scooby wasn't in the way. So let's spread Scooby out over here. And then, what's Jen's shot look like? Good. Okay. Jen's got a decent shot there. So we're going to mark it for death. And then he is going to take 2 quick shots. He also has a piercing weapon. So it might make sense to use this instead. So 165 times 1 shot damage there versus this, which says 135. Okay, yeah, so it's worth it doing the one time it's been worth carrying this piercing weapon around with us. Disabled the rear. Not sure what a disabled does on a vehicle.
On it.
Don't think it does much. Also have a tire here we can shoot out. Okay. That was decent. We did do a lot of damage. 660. I don't think we're going to be able to kill it, but you know what? It's got a grenade launcher. How close can you get?
Time for the push.
Well, you can get pretty close.
Double time.
Not sure that's going to save you, but let's see. Rear's been disabled, so we get a lot of damage here. Not enough to take it out, though. Hopefully it's not going to kill you with grenade launcher. They bring a tech in, that's interesting. And then, yeah, they're aiming for the spiders. Good.
This is our land.
Another shot at the spiders. This might take them all out. No, good. Their armor saved them. Dillo says short range grenade and burning. Oof. Okay. That's bad. I was hoping her retaliation would kill it, but it looked like the armor wasn't enough. So the question is, did we just lose Tizoc with my hubris? Well, she does have medical kit, but she can't use it. Ouch. Which means we're gonna have to save her by grenading her, I think. If possible. Ouch. Both her legs are broken.
Please.
She can move here.
Okay.
Okay. She doesn't take damage from the flames. And she gets out. She's taken 40 damage next turn. She's going to survive. But we really need to get her healed. So that means jumping down there. Wait, before we do that, let's blow this thing up with spider drones. Damage left. Tizoc's gonna come back from this mission. If she comes back at all, she's coming back scarred. Okay, here's a question. Can we get Scooby up there? No, we can't. Okay. Can we get anybody up there? I guess the closest we can get is Mist. Mist can get pretty close.
Operative on the move.
Scooby can get a little closer. And then Eileen. Eileen actually has a shot, it looked like. Where did I see that? There we go.
Moving to position.
Okay, that's on the tech. Not a very good shot. So we're not going to waste our... Not going to waste our time. I think what we'll do is move here and get an overwatch. And the idea with this overwatch is just in case that heavy comes out.
I got this covered.
Charlie, we're going to need your spider pack yet again. Because... we need a distraction to save Tizoc. This is what comes from playing fast and loose. Alright, now you can run out of there. You're not going to be much help. And then Jen. Jen actually has a shot. No, Jen doesn't have a shot, but if he moves over here...
Let's go.
He sees that tech. Alright, and that's... wait, so... that says 170 versus the Gungnir gives us 140. So if we do this... but before we do that, we do a marked for death.
This place stinks.
Does that change the damage? Yes, 180. Okay, 10 more. I really want to hit him center of the body here. But unfortunately we missed him and just got his gun? Yes, destroyed his gun. Okay. No, we destroyed his arm pack. Okay, well he can't heal his friends, but he's still threatening. And there's not much else to do, so that's the end of our turn. Let's see if we lose Tizoc here. Citizen Eileen fails. That guy jumped into fire though and killed himself. Then we got reinforcements showing up. This is going to be a... oh, it's a laser? No, it's a rocket launch. Ouch. She's alive. She's alive. Any more rockets? We have a potential PDW here, but he sees spiders and said, ooh. Wow, that is looking bad. Let's have you move. Wow, you're... I want you to be able to get into Scooby, so let's have you move, Mist. Use your healing kit here. Make sure you're healing the right person. How come... okay. Heal. Use medikit on her. Good.
Okay?
Do you feel okay? Come on, Mist. Does she look okay? Scooby, I want you to get a little closer, please. Want you to face the other way, though. You know what? How about you launch rockets right there for us?
I need a field medic.
Alright. Their tech is looking pretty bad. If he lost an arm, he can still use his PDW. Heavy, not hurt at all. And Scooby's out of ammo, and unfortunately the entrance is blocked, which means Mist and Tizoc. Tizoc, you can get in the building. That'll save you, I think.
Relocating.
And then Mist, yeah, you gotta start getting out of here, buddy. There's some heavy cover here. Why don't you get behind that? Great. Alright, we do have some explosive spiders to use still, although they can't quite get to a dangerous location. Luckily they don't take any damage here. Yeah, that's not good enough. Alright, we will spread them out a little bit. And then, yeah, Scooby's out of ammo, can't move. You two are both in cover, although 160 health, completely disabled. It's not looking great for you. Still not out of the woods. Citizen Eileen, you can move forward. Although, wait, there's a target behind us.
Targeting.
Okay, that was a nice shot. Jen, I think you're going to have to shoot that one as well. Don't think you're going to be any help shooting that heavy, so why don't you hop back here?
People used to get paid for this.
Very nice. Miss, do you have another step you could take? It probably makes sense. And then Charlie, yeah, run for the exit, but don't leave yet. Wait, where is the exit? Oh, it's way over there. I thought it was back where we started. Okay, never mind. You're going the wrong way, Charlie. Spider drone can do nothing. Nobody's left. Let's see if they threaten us more. That heavy is distracted by the spiders, I'm hoping. No, it looks like he's maybe shooting Scooby. Okay, hit the light post. I don't mind that. And then he's hiding in the doorway, which isn't gonna save you from our spiders. One down. Okay. Destroyed his rocket launcher, that's good, and disabled an arm. So I think that puts the fight out of him. But there's no reason not to try to make sure. Alright, 55 damage, 40 bleed, 25 hit points. We took him out. Great. Scooby, can you move a little bit closer so that we can get these guys in you and protect them from the fire?
Yes.
Feel a lot better once these guys are on board. Okay, we can head this way and pick up some more. Pick them up next turn. Or maybe even this turn. Citizen Eileen can go invisible, so maybe she'll take up the rear, but Jen can get in. And Charlie, you already moved? No, you've got move. Alright, what's the occupancy of this thing? 4 people in it. I think it's full. Yeah. That means you should just vanish. And we'll start running for the exit. New assault trooper arrives.
Receiving loud and clear.
Citizen Eileen lost her invisibility, but she's going to use it again. And she's going to make it to the exit. And then finally, taking Scooby as close to the exit as possible. Probably should have checked to make sure there was a path. Looks good. Let's end the turn there.
Showtime.
And we're just going to leave that New Jericho assault trooper looking confused. Although he does take an Overwatch shot and does some damage to Scooby's fenders. That's everybody out in one fell swoop. Nice. Boy, that was a little touch and go there for a second. But Tizoc will get treated in the healing centers, and she'll be fine. Back on Geoscape, that was the plans for the Crystal Crossbow. Mission successful. Now our scientists can label the ancient schemata correctly. We have identified what we believe is the final notable collection of antediluvian origin on Earth. The weapon our scientists hope to develop out of it is fantastic, to be sure. New Jericho didn't like that, and we figured out how to make the Scyther. Plus we got 50 skill points. Replenish everything there, and we're going to immediately go look at our new research, Crystal Crossbow. The collection of antediluvian schemata we obtained can be studied to develop a new type of crossbow weapon. Okay, well, that's kind of disappointing. I thought it was going to be something good. It'll be something that Charlie can use, I guess. We're going to put it up near the top, but we still want signal detection tech to come first. Signal disruption tech, sorry. And then we should take a look at the personnel who just came out of that mission. That's these guys. Charlie did fine. He's maxed out. We're not worried about you, Charlie. Citizen Eileen, 18 points. Can bump up her strength one more. Tizoc. Tizoc didn't get any points for that. Well, got very few points for that. Sorry, Tizoc. Also, looking pretty sad with the hit points. I think we're going to have to send you back to base. Miss did get 20 points. We'll bump it into willpower. Max out the willpower there. Very nice. Jen, 21 points. We'll get a willpower point. And I think that's everybody? Yep. Okay, back on Geoscape. We could send these guys to Phoenix Charlie, which is very close. Probably the right way to go. Let's send them there. That satellite's coming online. Send both the carrier and inaccessible there. A little confused by this extra line that's showing up. We'll just walk through every mission. Okay, so we have a Pandoran nest coming up here for the C team. That may prove challenging. That's the gift in the scout. Carrier Chariot is still collecting mutane. We have plenty of that. Not really a reason to be doing that right now. And then we have this, Mass Manicore. These guys are ready to take on the Living Crystal Quarry. Let's take a look at their stats really quick. Right. Sophia wielding the big hammer, Marduk's Fist, a Yggdrasil grenade, and 15 points to spend, but we need 20 for Bloodlust. She tries not to take any damage, so Bloodlust isn't super important on her. Jacob is following in her footsteps, also a sort of a high-speed berserk. Close quarters evade would be nice, but he's only got 10 points. We're going to hold off on that. Weapon-wise, you're fine. Omar still doesn't have any points ever to spend again. And Takeshi, we're waiting for points to get you dual-classed. We did just pick up 50 points for that mission, but I think we're going to have to save points for others to bring them up. We'll see. We might use those 50 points to double class you. Still haven't quite decided if we're going to go for a third berserk for this team and just make you guys, you know, the lightning strike force. Kind of feels like yes is maybe that way, but we could also try to make Takeshi something interesting, like a priest. He's kind of always been a little behind the others. Irina, on the other hand, yeah, she's doing fine. Honestly, not really any points left to spend with her either. She is carrying a spider pack now, so yeah, I guess we do want to give her the 3 spiders option. Also noticed that we're carrying too many flame grenades on these guys. I think Takeshi needs an Yggdrasil here. We did finally make 5 of them. So having at least 1 per trooper here, not including Omar, is what we want. Yeah, and even you get one of those. They're ready with the aphid. Very tempted to spend the points for the spider drone pack here. Let's do it. And I think that leaves us to trying to do the living crystal quarry, which we're going to do next time. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Corknut, playing in Phoenix Point. See you next time.